go. Hello and welcome to Seaman Land. Now in this episode we're going to be doing Star Wars guns in real life. But first we have to go to a galaxy a long time ago and far, far away. Alright, I'm Captain Seaman, and today we're going over Blasters 101.
This program is going to show you how to properly identify and handle these unique weapons, because if you're doing it wrong, you'll get assured.
Now, with me as your captain, I'm going to show you guys Weapons 101, so this never happens to a fellow clone. Alright, brothers. Welcome to Blasters 101. I am Captain Seaman, and I'll be your instructor for today's lesson. Alright, first things first. Safety. So with all blasters, you want to handle them like they're all loaded and always clear the weapon before returning to base or any standard operations.
Question.
Yes, clone
CT-6769, sir.
Clone CT-6769. What is your question?
How do I know if a weapon's clear if I can see it?
Alright, any more questions? Alright, let's move on. Now, for our first blaster is going to be the EE3 carbine, infamously used by one of us, Boba Fett. He is known to use it very effectively with his jetpack due to its very, very reliable 3-round burst mechanism, and with the scope, it's medium to far-range blaster, really versatile for almost any environment. And I actually have one right here. This one is a little damaged, but intel suggests that in the future, in a galaxy far, far away, but it's based on the Webley #1 Mark I flare pistol. Whatever that means. Sometime in 1917, I don't know. Just some random intel we got.
Sir, is 1917 a clone name?
A clone name? No, sir. No, CT, what?
What CT are you? CT-421.
Any more questions? Okay, moving on to the next blaster. The next blaster is going to be famously used by Lando Calrissian. Alright, so if we get a closer look at that blaster, there, come on CT, come on Trooper, okay. That's not the wrong blaster. That's, okay, we need the ones for the clankers, not for the wankers.
Huh?
Right there, that is the X8 Night Sniper pistol. I know, a contradiction in the name. However, Lando Calrissian is surprisingly accurate with it, and it does have thermal vision, giving him a lot of clarity, and even nighttime operations. Now, that same intel from a galaxy far, far away is claiming that it's based on what's called a Walther PPK.
I don't know what that means.
Is Walther a planet, sir?
Okay, now this one's a very loosely based firearm. Lando Calrissian's, I think it's the X8 Excalibur pistol sniper thing, is based on the PPK, but they like have enlarged the slide dramatically, and it's got a tiny bit of resemblance, but I've got close enough. We'll see how it shoots.
I think that's close. Alright, clear? I loaded my bag for it.
Alright. Moving on to the next blaster. Alright, so for our next blaster, it's going to be for our officers, a pistol. This is the Blurg based on the native creature of Ryloth, a stoke creature, and the Blurg 1120. This is actually, according to our intel, based on a pistol in a galaxy far, far away, far in the future, the PO-8 Luger, a semi-automatic handgun, well designed for the time, and quite effective from what I hear. Not as effective as ours right here. This thing is known to be very, very powerful and a 2-round burst function, making sure the target is dead once you lay your sights on it.
So,
Yes, Trooper.
rumored intel, that looks nothing like this POH you bring up of.
Well, if you knew anything, Trooper, if you knew you put the reduced recoil modification on there, you'd see that the grip of the frame of the Blurg 1120 is directly based on the PO-8 Luger. What was your name, CT?
CT 9 plus 10, sir.
9 plus 10!
Why'd you kill that one, sir?
That was a clanker. There is no CT crew trooper named 9 plus 10.
He's right!
Alright, troopers. For our next blaster, we're going to the rifles now. We're going to the A280C platform. Great for full auto fire, sustained fire rate, good for taking out and suppressing enemies at close range. Now, they are still experimenting with scopes and other variations, but according to our intel, this is based on the AR-15 platform. And if you really take a closer look at it, you can see right here where the ejection port is, pistol grip, magazine feature, and then there's a whole secondary undercarriage here that looks like they took a shotgun from that era and almost like a magazine extension here from some type of rifle platform integrated to the front and just threw a weird stock on the back there. But I noticed they did get one thing wrong. Right on the buffer tube here, it doesn't go all the way back. On the actual platform, it's a little more well designed, is a good way to put it. Next we got the AR-15. Now in Star Wars, there's no direct rifle that's based on the system, but there's a lot of elements that are inspired by the AR-15 in Star Wars. So, let's give it a shot.
With an STG.
Oh! Alright. Let's blast!
Power is powerful. We have something they don't. Hope.
Gun is clear.
Nice.
AR-15, the modern assault rifle, and Star Wars definitely used this inspiration. Yeah, very, very interesting guns here, blasters.
So, Captain Seaman, how do you know all about this intel?
All right. Any more questions? Good. All right. So this is the original A280 platform. Now this is a completely different platform. The C was a complete upgrade. And this is a medium-range 3-round burst system. And if you look closely right here, you can see the totally different receiver and chassis system. Totally unique to the A280C. It may have a very similar name, but the platforms themselves are completely different. Now, this, according to our intel, in the future,
Oh no.
the platform is going to be used as what's called an STG or an MP44 or 43. There's not. Our references are too solid. There's a lot of different names for it. Another one is Stromgewehr. Very weird name. But if you look closely, they claim to have that almost exact rifle setup, just a different handguard and a weird scope mounted on top. A weird, whatever that is, dingle in the back. Something on the stock here. Yeah, apparently we have some holograms from them, so we can check those out and see how they look. All right, troopers, take a good look. Counterpart,
STG-44. Now, instead of shooting blasters, we're shooting some real ammunition today. This is called 8mm Kurtz. And it's a very unique cartridge, one of the first successful 8mm cartridges on the battlefield. Alright, let's see how this thing runs in real life. Oh! Look at that bad boy. That is what I'm talking about. Beautiful.
Any questions, troopers?
No, sir.
That's what I thought. Alright, brothers. Now we're going to the Clone Army's blasters. The DC-15 series rifles. Now the first one's going to be the DC-15A. A short, handy little bugger with the integrated stock and the very handy grip, pistol grip. This would be the standard issue rifle for all our brothers out on the field. Now, of course, we got our secondary series of the DC-15 series. The DC-15 rifle standard configuration. This was our standard configuration, full barrel, extra plasma generators, and then it's really good for accuracy and increased power and rate of fire. Great for taking out clankers.
Clankers!
It's always good to do that for the Republic, brothers. Now, according to this classified top secret, maybe leaked out from Fives, they plan on upgrading the clones into the DLT series of rifles. Now, they configure these for recons and the standard infantry as well. Now, right here we have the DL-19D. This is for the precision and long ranges used by the recon units for the Empire. Now, of course, you're going to need a standard configuration just like ours, but they upgrade it with the same modifications. The heat shields and the different type of plasma generators. As you can see right here. Very simple configuration, very elegant in its own ways. And oh, they even use this configuration into that in the far ahead future in a galaxy far, far away, known as the MG-34. Apparently it was a slug shooter that used belts as they described. Alright, let's see that hologram footage. See how this thing runs the camera. Yeah.
The real one. Alright. Everyone all good?
We are ready.
Okay. Alright. So, right here we got the DTL-19, and in real life it's the MG-34. We just added some little windshield wipers and some other stuff on it to make it look a little bit cooler. Oh, okay, it's pretty cool.
Oh, it's much better.
No,
He took a chunk off.
You jumped! Oh, yeah, I think you hit it right.
Oh!
Oh!
I don't know where that went.
Oh! Alright! Oh, the Empire! Woo!
Yeah! Was that all of them?
Talking about.
We clear?
Alright, brothers, class is dismissed. That is Blasters 101. I'm your Captain Seaman, and take out those clankers, brothers.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't sure we were having a costume party. This is where the fun begins.
where the fun is.